Well, Claret's Burnley fan reaction. Burnley 2, Coventry nil. What a result and what a game, to be honest with you. I think that's the most I've enjoyed a game this season, other than obviously the Luton game and the Cardiff game. But yeah, what a win. What a result. Takes us up to second in the league. Really, really happy with that result. Obviously, sort of want to mention it before getting into the match. The celebration for J Rod's 300th game appearance. I felt a little bit let down by that by the club. It seemed to sort of just happen. I were expecting something a bit more. They'd put something on Twitter about being your seats for 25 past, and J Rod will get a special presentation, and then it was just like something that just sort of passed by. I don't know if that's obviously because he was in the starting 11, but for someone who's like, a hometown legend, it just didn't sit right with me, and a little bit disappointed that just sort of got brushed under the carpet, as it were. But anyway, on to the positives, because tonight I'm full of the positives. I think it was a really, really, really entertaining game of football. I think first half we created a lot of chances well. I think we did well in the first half, passing the ball around and moving it well. I don't know what the stats were, but I think the first half we completely dominated the ball. I can't really think of a chance that Trafford had to make a save on. Bar the offside where the player kicked the ball in the net. I think number 37 or something put the ball in the back of the net when he was already offside and got booked for. I can't think of a moment where Trafford had to do anything other than that in the first half. And like I say, he was already offside. So yeah, I think first half we completely dominated. It's just that final third that we just struggled, like we have done all season, really, just getting the ball in the box and like the final ball, and just killing the move off. But I thought second half we much better at that, especially early goal in the second half with Sarmiento, and I think that sort of let us not maybe put the handbrake on, but let us play our football rather than not chasing the game, but rather than really going for it. And we'd play some really, really nice football tonight, and that was just another moment of really nice football. And the ball from Connor, we've been asking for certain balls to be drilled across the box rather than crossing it in. We saw that at the weekend against Bristol, and that's how we scored against them. We saw it again tonight, and the ball's fallen to Sarmiento, who's just poked it in the back of the net. And yeah, I thought it was really, really nice passing move, really well worked, and a really good goal. And I think at that point in the game, we probably did deserve it. And I think overall we have deserved to win tonight. And then like I say, we just seemed to dominate for probably up to about the 60th minute, and then they made some changes, and I had a horrible feeling that it was going to start to get like the Bristol City game, where we'd be sat back defending for the rest of the match. And I think maybe about 5 or 10 minutes, it did feel like that. It did feel like we were struggling to get out of our own half. But as soon as, that goal of theirs that were disallowed, I don't know, from where I was sat, I couldn't tell that he was offside. Very, very difficult to tell if he was offside or not from where I was sat, but take nothing away from him. It was an absolutely stunning goal. Probably one of the best ones that I've seen live, to be honest. So for it to be disallowed for offside, it must be gutting for Coventry. But relief for us and relief for me, because like I say, from where I was sat, I'm not sure if he was offside or not. But how many goals have we seen this season disallowed for offside? The bastards Preston, and now this one. Like, we've had quite a few goals that have been disallowed for offside, and I don't know if that's something to do with Parker's, tactics, or is that something to do with the game plan, or is it just something that's, a coincidence? Every team sees goals disallowed for offside, so I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but yeah, happy, obviously, that got disallowed, and I feel like that gave us the momentum to try and go for a second goal. And from talking about their goal being absolutely fantastic, I mean, Egan-Riley took his goal like, a prime striker. It's, for me, that's the best goal we've scored this season, and it's a very early goal of the season contender for me, because if it had been J-Rod who'd done it, if J-Rod had scored that goal, I'd have been like, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. If Tonji had scored it, if Foster had scored it, if any of our attackers had scored that goal, I'd be like, no, that's fantastic. But Egan-Riley is right back by trade, really. He's centre-back. He's been our most improved player this season. He's been absolutely outstanding. And he's just all right. He might have just been trying to chip the ball back across the box, but he deserved that goal tonight, and he's deserved it for how well he has done this season. So, yeah, absolutely made up with that. And like I say, goal of the season contender for me at the moment. But yeah, then obviously we've seen the game out. I thought Atonji's chance towards the end, I genuinely thought that was going to make it 3. But unfortunately it wasn't to be. But yeah, really happy tonight. One of the best performances this season. I feel like I'm starting to say that. I said that against Bristol, and I feel like I'm saying that again tonight. We're getting there. Much, much, much more improvements. There's still things like a few sloppy passes and getting the ball forward a little bit quicker. There's a few things that we can improve on, but overall, honestly, a solid performance for us today. Obviously, we need to work on the shooting, that's another thing, but yeah, solid performance today. Absolutely made up with that result. Coventry didn't really offer much other than the disallowed goal. Surprised at that, really. Obviously, I know they've no manager at the minute, but I'm really surprised at that, because Coventry are a good side. Every team in this league is a good side, and we say it all the time that there's no easy games in this league, and you don't expect to beat everyone. And that's why I love the Championship, because anyone can beat anyone. But tonight was our night, and tonight we played really, really well, and we've thoroughly deserved that, the 3 points. But yeah, looking at the team and who my man of the match would be, there's no one who I think played particularly poorly tonight. I think everyone at least gets a solid 7 out of 10 for me. But I do disagree with the man of the match that was given to Anthony. I do think he played very, very well. I thought he was fantastic. I thought Hannibal played well. He's still carrying on this shithousing that's a little bit annoying, but overall, I do think he played really well. But my man of the match had to go to Connor Roberts tonight, because defensively he was solid, but going forward he was solid. And he created chances, and obviously he set up Sarmiento for his goal. So, yeah, my man of the match, Connor Roberts tonight, absolutely fantastic. But every man on that pitch today was absolutely brilliant, and I'm really happy with the result. I think this is it now. We're starting to gel. We're starting to click. It's starting to come together. Anyone who says that football tonight was turgid or boring or not good enough, I don't know what you're watching, and I don't know what you expect, because that tonight was thoroughly entertaining for me, and I really, really enjoyed it. Stoke on Saturday. Let's get another 3 points. Let's get another clean sheet. More clean sheets in this league. And yeah, let's just keep going, because we've won 3 in a row. We've got another clean sheet. We're up to second. We've still only conceded 6 goals. We've got another new goal scorer on the, on the board. Sarmiento's got his second. We played really, really well. It's all coming together. Up the Clarets.